Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And this is now today's lineup. Number 16, Armstrong.
So off we go then.
Stood up well to him there. Armstrong.
Nice sequence of passes this. Armstrong. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Armstrong. Played out wide.
Oh, nice touch.
He's found a way through.
Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Oh, sweet feet.
He is just caressing the ball.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
It's a promising position.
It's a goal kick.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
And once more he proves rich.
There's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh no, this does not look good.
Taken back almost at once.
Opts to play it back. Shot a goal! It's in! First blood drawn. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess.
Bullish header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Short changes him with that pass.
And here's Messi. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Fired deep towards the back post.
Now this could...
And the shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Belgium are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Fernandes.
Pressure coming in from all directions. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Knox takes a shot! Martinez finds himself offside. De Bruyne. Now it's Luca Bacchio. He's picked his way through. Luca Bacchio. That's cause for mild irritation. And it's Rodrigo de Paul.
Fernandes.
First quarter of an hour gone. Argentina are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Good ball, good take. Oh, well played.
Doku.
Tries to play it through.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Has crossed into the middle. Onana tries to clear.
And he stands tall,
Shapes to shoot! Outstanding by Martinez! A finish of true class! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. Great vision.
Chance! He scored! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Número 14.
Belgium get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he's intervened well there. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Driving forward, De Winter promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's skewed away. He has found the way through. He's on it. And a chance! He scores! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, that once he controlled it on his chest, the follow-up was going to be good, and that was special.
Número 22.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Teat proves too strong. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Doku! And for a moment, time stood still. Vaz spots it and intercepts. Now it's Lukaku. Now it's Doku. Doku is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's shifting through the gears here. Delivers with wit. Oh, smashing header! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
De Paul. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's been one straight back. Can he get on the end of this? He's being urged to shoot. This is Messi. Martinez. Onana gets across to intercept that. Now it's Lukaku. Over to the left. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foyt cuts it out. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Señoras y señores, visiten nuestra tienda oficial donde encontrarán souvenirs del partido de hoy. Cambio en Argentina. Número 9.
Whistle goes,
Lo
and
reemplazará
we start the second
número
half.
21.
It's not an especially good pass, that. He's a sharp little ball here. Argentina can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Could move up a gear here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vass. Belgium do have a chance to counter here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Doku. This is the time you need that pace.
Looking to play him in. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's got away, and he shoots! Not the most convincing of passes. Just eases him off the ball. Foyt. Argentina are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Fernandez. Nicely spread. That's very neat. Oh, super ball. Chance for a shot! It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Luca Bacchio. What a throw in.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 7. Número 10.
Van Aken.
Messi.
Belgium
Número
looking
dos.
to pass their way
Número
through.
8.
Oh, that's wonderful
Entran
alertness.
Número 14. Número 24. Número 4. Número 20. Cambio.
Trossard. Lo Celso. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Lisandro Martinez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Distributed tidily. Tagliafico cuts out the pass, threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's fabulous. Ball swung in.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And it's McAllister. Passing is crisp and sharp. Very nicely done.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He can run onto that. Trossard receives it in a wide position. He's found a way through.
Can he finish?
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Belgium really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Palacios. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Trossard looking to run onto it. Lo Celso. Montiel. And here's Trossard. Lo Celso.
Se agregará un minuto al
Romero.
tiempo reglamentario.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Aimed beyond the defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's shifting through the gears here.
Lisandro Martinez spots it and intercepts.
Mainu. Matheus Cunha. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Paul Pogba. He could be a real game changer for this team, Peter. He's got the strength to hold off defenders and the technical ability to pick out a killer pass. He can also shoot with great power and accuracy. He's a real mid...
And a chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Balogun, passing is crisp and sharp. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Great ball, and he's in here.
Dyer gets rid without sophistication.
Akliush. Now it's Diatta.
Oh, that's delightful.
Now it's Akliush. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit...
Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Monaco look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
He's a sharp little ball here. Pogba cuts it out. Diatta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Stood up well to him there. Diatta.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mainu. No way through. Diatta. And it's Shaw. Now Mainu.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Bruno Fernandes.
Diatta.
Well, they could break here.
Dyer. Caio Henrique. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Now this could be a chance. Some resolute defending there.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Good ball, good take. Looking for options for movement. Manchester United are looking to break at pace.
Bruno Fernandes.
Dyer gets across and deals with it.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Pass is just off target. Now it's Minamino. Pogba. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yoro hurtling down that right flank.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He has found the way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Matheus Cunha. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Now it's Diatta. Now it's Minamino. That's very neat. Oh, well played. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So what can they make of this? Now that looks a decent ball. Very nicely done. And it's Pogba. He is just caressing the ball. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break.
Are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Substitution.
Here we go again then.
United.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Coming on the field is number 7.
Now it's Diatta, and he's in on goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Caio Henrique. Manchester United come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Minamino is flagged offside. Akliush. Nicely spread. Aimed beyond the defence. Now he's off and running. That's a promising run he's making on the right. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's another good win of the ball.
Cisco! Now, who's going to be first to this?
He is through here. Nice control. Oh, it's played into the area. And that has been knocked clear. Ugarte. Pogba. It's a really well-measured ball. Manchester United are still that goal to the good. Now it's Minamino. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Minamino. That's a good run down the left. And this is Pogba. Now there tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Monaco with their first
13,
corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Number 10, Matthias Cunha.
Definitely not one of his
Bruno
best.
Fernandes. Number 15, Lenny Euro. Coming on the field.
It's
number
not an especially
16,
good pass, that.
Ahmad.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Zirkzee.
Mount.
Number 18, Casemiro.
Your impression so far,
Number
Jim?
4,
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible...
Takes a shot!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Casemiro deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Salisu gets it away. Monaco have the chance to go the other way.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
Monaco appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Good read, needed to be.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's managed to get free. Elena Kena looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Oh, shooting shot!
In for the pieces! No mistake! Do not write them off! Back they come! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 19.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United!
And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
After 82 minutes is number 16, Ahmad.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
That's been slipped through. Now it's Zirkzee. Ahmad chooses to go back. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Mount ready to try one. An opportunity then to pull clear here.
Mount!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Diatta. 5 minutes left on the clock. Ilenikena tries to play it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Nice physical challenge. And here's Xerxes. I think we're just about done here.
4 added minutes
Pass
has
is
been
coming off in
indicated.
quick succession here. He's got away. And he welcomes it in. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Scorer for Monaco, number
And yes,
19.
it's him again. All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
And he's going to have his name taken. Ilenikena. The ball has bounced loose now. And he's only too happy to take that back. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 6.
Into extra time we go.
Martinez. Coming on to
Manchester
replace
United
him is
conceded an equaliser
number
late on.
26.
Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ilenikena. He's found a way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That's good play. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Salisu. Michal. Now it's Golovin. And here's Ansu Fati. And he's found a way past. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Caio Henrique taking charge of the dead ball.
He might even be thinking about a pop here, Peter. I'm not sure how wise that might be.
This is their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a pretty loose pass. Zixi has created one goal already. Shot could be on. And he whips it in. It's a mighty effort! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Diallo going full tilt down the left. He's picked his way through. Cross goes in there. Oh, what a climb! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. For a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mazraoui did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Mount. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Ansu Fati. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not the most accurate pass. Good chance here! No, he's missed it. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Corner number 2 then. Mount with the short one. And here's Mount. Oh, important interception.
That's just...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear night,
everybody, and
all the
welcome to
ingredients for a
today's match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Sadio Mane. He's one of the paciest players around, Peter. He's a very dangerous dribbler and a fine finisher to boot. I particularly like the way he gives defenders a headache by drifting across the forward line, looking for gaps to probe and spaces to get into. I think he's going to be a really huge asset for this team.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And this is Mane. He's away. Mane! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then.
And Mane! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What's your opinion on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Mane. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Knocks it into space. Now the ball in. He has found the way through. And he's cut it out.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Lofted in. And he's there to clear it. Good ball. He's had a shot! That's a half-decent try. And smartly reclaimed. Great ball, and he's in here. Ball swung in. And that has been cleared. Now, this could be a chance.
Chiang Rai are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's got away. Decent chance! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Looking for options for movement. Out of play for a goal kick. Driving forward. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. And it's been played through. He might be in here. Goes for a shot. It's hit the uprights. And he'll shoot here. No way through. And another try. And sticks it away. Offside.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. Al Nassr trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. The ball goes in. Oh, smashing header! Oh, taken with style! And the comeback is complete! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And they're quick to get it back. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Tries to pass it through. Now and the finish! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 42 minutes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, good-looking ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, not quite on the same wavelength.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's searching through. That's good running with the ball, showing good feet. There's the whistle for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Number 6.
Al Nassr get the second half started.
Number 15.
Chiang Rai have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's been shipped out wide. It's a throw-in. Out to the right. Now here's the delivery. And that has been knocked clear. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Goal!
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the
Number
game is all about.
23.
Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Al Nassr take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And that has sent him sprawling. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chance! It's a loose ball. That's another chance. It's in. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Not the most convincing of passes. Driving on and making good progress.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Ronaldo. He's onside. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Mane. Mane goes on a charge down the left. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's a sharp little ball here. He's having a shot! And here's Mane. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. 75 minutes played. But that has not gone well. And it's made its way to him. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
That's tidy. Real chance here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, super ball. Chooses to go back. And a shot! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Just 5 minutes left. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, what a mistake! Mane! Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Could try cutting inside here. Oh, that's a key interception. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, it's a great ball here. And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really could...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Upamecano, Peter, is well versed in the art of gegenpressing and quick counters, having been brought through a system that excels in both disciplines. If he's able to combine this with his passing, then you could look to him to trigger an awful lot of counter-attacks.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's had it nicked away. Alexander-Arnold. Eze. And here's Gordon. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's certainly onside. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Olise bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Thuram. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Dembele. Now it's Thuram. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. So we're still where we started right now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good play. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Olise. Looking for the run. Oh, this is a great position. Rabiot! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, what a shot at goal! Eze. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Dembele. Threads one in. Now that's well seen too. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Half an hour played now. Tries to play it through. Cute ball now, it's Thuram. Thuram! In for the pieces! Alexander-Arnold. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's going all the way! Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gehi makes the interception. Out towards the flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's away! Oh, that's a very decent ball now! And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Now it's Thuram. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Olise. Oh, nice touch. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that interception was most necessary. Chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution for England. Number 18, Gordon. Number 9, Kane. Number 5, Konsa.
And the second half gets underway.
Number 19.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as...
Oh no, this does not look good. And it's Pele. Olise. Olise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. England come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Foden really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Olise, big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
France with the corner, they're first. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Is there any support? He might not need it. Lovely bit of skill. Rabiot stood his ground strongly. Watkins. And that's another good win of the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape.
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chance. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Rabiot. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And he's managed to get free. And he's there to clear it.
England really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Foden, and it's made its way to him. France can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, good take in a good area. Picked out brilliantly. Real chance here. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping.
Oh, sweet feet.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Driving forward. Pele into the last quarter of an hour. He's picked his way through. Another chance from a corner.
Substitution for England.
It's their second corner of the game.
Eze. Number 12, Stones. Coming on the field, number 24, Palmer.
And it's been taken short.
Colwell. Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Zaire Emery. And can he finish it? And it's Camavinga. Passes short and sharp. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Rashford showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Digne wins the duel this time. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Now it's Watkins. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pavard. Now it's Barcola. He's got away. That is great defending, so alert.
France really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
There will be 1 minute
Doué
added
is on
time.
a run down the left wing. Alexander-Arnold. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this lad, Pau Kubarsi, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the package for any centre-back, but what marks him out is his excellent reading of the game, his confidence to go and get on the ball and link up with people further up the pitch. This guy's outstanding.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Eze. Look at the space. Tries a shot! It's not an especially good pass, that. Dani Olmo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now, can they get him away? Ferran Torres picks it up out wide. Mikel Merino did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Eze. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. Merino. And here's Eze. That's a good... Gabriel Jesus! And he has kept it out somehow.
Gabriel Jesus actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's shifting through the gears here. Calafiori with a fine tackle. They get a throw in. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Great run on the overlap here. Lewandowski!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He has found the way through. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's in space and looking for options. Lovely bit of skill. Dani Olmo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Merino. Oh, super ball. He's beaten the last. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri. Saliba. Now that looks a decent ball. Ter Stegen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And this is Lewandowski. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Eze, it's a really well-measured ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. That ball looks a good one. He's picked his way through. Decent chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Gol del Arsenal. Marcó en el minuto
Arsenal
38.
are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Madueke. And it's Eze. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Trossard. Now it's Madueke. He's got away. And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Rice. Now it's Madueke. And the first 45 minutes are up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
En el marcador se podrá ver a continuación un resumen con las jugadas más destacadas de la primera parte. Cambio de jugadores.
So off we go once more.
El dorsal 9.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Tries to play it through. He can run onto that. And the shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now can... And the finish! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. A case now of complete control. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Now it's Madueke. Knocks it into space. And he's in on goal. Takes a shot! Pedri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Yamal. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. A probing pass. Madueke looking to get on the end of this. Now he's off and running. And it's Marino. Oh, super find. Now it's Trossard. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Rafinha goes steaming forward. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Eze. Gabriel's real chance! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Timber. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pass is just off target. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Out to the right. Eze stood up well to him there. Looking for the run. Now it's Madueke. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Rashford really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Tries to pass it through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Big chance! Oh, this looks sharp. Rice aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's being urged to shoot. Madueke was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And there's green grass ahead of him. And here's Jesus. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's become a case of men against boys. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Merino. Great vision. And he's straight offside. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that will be it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, The other fragile and...